Hello! Behind me are guitars. Just below that are all my amps, as you can see. You may think this looks weird. It's an amp. Oh yeah. Not only is it an amp, it's the amp. And it's the Amp 50 by Milkman Sound. What is up, YouTube? My name is Buddy Blues, and today I show you the amp by Milkman Sound from San Francisco, California. Yay! A while ago, I asked you on this channel to suggest a few amps that I could carry with me. Some portable amps that I could possibly put on a pedal board or something, because I had a tour and I was going to Indiana. A lot of people suggested this. And boy, were you right. It does look like a pedal, but it is the farthest thing from a pedal. This isn't a pedal. This is not a pedal. This is an amp. It looks like it's a big pedal, but it's an amp. It's like if I held a Pop-Tart and told you it's an iPhone. It's the same shape. It isn't an iPhone. This is not a pedal. This is an amp. What have we got? On top, we've got your controls: volume, treble, bass, master. I'll explain this in a bit. Reverb, built-in reverb, depth and rate. I wonder what that goes for. Built-in tremolo. So we do have the 60s big F style amp, don't we? Tremolo, reverb built in. We have a volume that tests the channel volume, and we have a master. So if you dime this and then control that, you would have a sound of a breaking up amp. On the back is where it gets interesting, I think. You've got your standard all day, every day. It goes from 100 to 250 volts, 50 and 60 hertz. So anywhere in the world, you can plug this in. We're good. On, off, blah, blah, blah. Here's what's cool. You have a speaker out, meaning just like an amp. You go from the head to the speaker cab, but you have to really make sure that if the speaker cab is 16 ohms, you have to put your amp on 16 ohms. If your amp is only 16 ohms, you better buy a new cab. This isn't the problem here because you have 4, 8, and 16. It knows. You plug it in and you plug in whatever speaker cab you have, and it knows what it needs to do. If you use a 16 ohm one, that's when you get the full 50 watts of this beast. Now, suppose you plug in a whole bunch of things in your PA speakers and all of that, and you plug this in and it's buzzy. Man, don't you wish it had a ground lift? It does. But then you plug everything and then you just wish it had a balanced out, perhaps, maybe XLR, that'd be cool, so that you can plug into whatever, maybe your interface, maybe some. It does. Has a balance out. But wait a second, you mentioned balanced out, and if you plug it into your interface, I mean, you're gonna need a cab sim, right? It has built-in cab sims that you can turn on and off. Brilliant. So if you want to use your own cabs, if you bought cabs like I did, for example, which I'm going to be doing, I'm not gonna be using the cabs on this, I'm gonna be using my aux box, you can just turn it off. If you send it directly to the PA guy, to the sound guy, you would keep your sim on. People, the technology is blowing my mind on a daily basis, and I don't know if I can keep up anymore. But what if I want to put this at the end of the pedal board and I don't really want to use the reverb that's on here? I don't know why you wouldn't, but I don't want to use the reverb that's on here because what if I have a, I don't know, something like a swelly, beautiful, it has a pedal out. We're good? We're done? Awesome, let's hear this thing. It has everything, it does everything. It's incredible and it sounds so good, and you're about to hear it. The way we're gonna hear it is another way you could plug this in. I'm going to plug this in directly into my aux box, and we're gonna play it. Now, you might wonder, does it take pedals well in front of it? Yeah, you're damn right it does. We're gonna put a pedal directly in front of it, and it's gonna be amazing. Here's something that I forgot that you may be asking yourself, what if I wanna play this at night? Okay, I want to play this at night. My kids are sleeping. My wife has left me already. And I would like to listen to it on my own. Headphone jack. It has it all. Let's get to it. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you have now heard The Amp by Milkman Sound. I am beyond impressed with this. I am beyond impressed with how this sounds, and I cannot wait to build a fly rig around this. I have a gig coming up in Dubai next year, and I believe I'm going to be taking this with me because I don't know what amps they have. I sure as heck don't want to fly with an amp because that's far. And I really, really dig the sound of that. And you're talking to someone that has a gig every Saturday that he uses an Iridium. Every Saturday I use an Iridium, and the Iridium is phenomenal. This is another ball game. We're not even in the same ball game. Okay. Everybody, that's all, folks. I'm just excited about this. I really am. A big thank you to Milkman Sound for sending this for a review. If this is the first time on the channel, people, welcome. If it's not your first time, welcome back. Consider subscribing. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers, okay? My birthday's coming up. Christmas is coming up. It would be really cool if we got to 10,000. I have a lot of new things planned for 2023 for the channel. We're going to keep doing those demos. I won't let you down, I promise. But I want to add more stuff to it. I want to perhaps add more licks and stuff like that, because I bought another camera that could zoom in on the guitar and zoom in on my hands and see what you're doing and stuff like that. Show this channel to your friends. I have been Buddy Blues. You have been the people of the blues. Until next time, thank you for watching.